When it comes to catching precise and accurate setups, always, and I mean always, count me in, because that's exactly what I did in this VIX 100S setup, and I turned this client's 100 USD account to over 500 USD. Now, of course, if you want to excel in these markets with these crazy entries, make sure to stick till the end of the video to learn how to grow your own account as well, and also how to catch these sniper entries. Don't forget to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts. Now, let's get into the video. Okay, so there's our 100 USD in the balance, and we start off on the weekly, and this is a quick trade or setup, so make sure to pay close attention. Now on the weekly, you can see there's a break of structure right above there, and once it broke structure, we get to zoom in onto the daily chart, and we'll see that on our left it had actually hit the daily bearish order block, and after it hit, if I stretch it out right there, you can see it had a dip down immediately after it hit it, but it specifically reacted off of a specific level of which it is the rejection block. So it rejected off of the rejection block, and then it dipped down. Now that level where it rejected is important for later, and we'll cover it in some time. So price went up back above to grab liquidity, and when it was grabbing liquidity right above that buy side liquidity, it filled in that small fair value gap right there, and then it dropped. But you can see it kept on shooting up like we are currently at. Right now it's currently raiding that high, and it's seeking some sort of liquidity above there, and I believe it's going to react off of that daily bearish order block, and then it's going to dip down. But which specific point do we sell at? And we have to find out more as we dip down onto the smaller time frames. So we go over to the 1 hour, and you can see that high right there. There's always going to be buy side liquidity above that high. So what I believe is price has to shoot above the high, grab liquidity above that high, and then dip down. And what do you know? There is the 30-minute or 1 hour order block sitting right above that high. So price will shoot above that high, hit the 1 hour order block, and then dip down. And of course, it's in confluence to the higher time frame or the 4 hour order block. So you can see right there, there's sort of more confluence right above that high. That's, giving us more of a support, more of a resistant. So that means prices to respect there, and then it will have to dip downward. So exactly where I had placed my sell orders is sort of like the 30-minute order block, but I didn't quite highlight it. It's within the 1 hour order block, and you're going to see how precise this trade was, because it didn't even spend time right there. You can see it had so much momentum for, like, I don't know, the past 5 hours or so. It was just it's shooting up, and I think I actually tried to enter it earlier, but I kind of failed. But after that, I could now tell, like, okay, maybe it's headed above that high, and specifically the 30-minute order block. So I decided to start staking in my sell orders right at that level. And of course, this is 100 USD account, and nowadays I've noticed that VIX 100S is quite powerful, and you can't even dip down below a 1 lot size. You can't trade below 1 lot size position. So I entered 10 lot size positions on that 30-minute order block, and we have to see how price did afterwards, but I guess you guys kind of know what it did. So let's just move over to the profits. What I like about this entry is how price just dropped down gracefully. You can see that the trade was precise, and right about now we're around 200 USD in profits. It was good enough, but I had seen that there was a small fair value gap that I wanted price to reach for, and within that small fair value gap there was some sort of like a mitigation on our left. I did not highlight that, but I kept on holding for some time, and would you know it, it kept on dropping down. This was a nice sweet trade, and right about now we're 400 USD in profit, and this was nice because it paid off almost instantly, because some trades you have to hold while it builds structure and then shoots up your your intended direction. But anyways, at this time, this is when I decided to close, and I banked in 400 USD. But what I'm not including on this video is the trade I took right after. So we had 400 USD in profit, 500 USD as our balance, and I decided to take a trade on Fix 50S. And would you know it, I had success for some moments. I went on to like 900 USD in profit, but because I wanted price to reach for that high and more into the fair value gap above the high, I had to keep on holding. If you guys don't know about this setup, I think I covered it on my previous video where I turned that account into like 800 USD. But yeah, later on, price just did this same thing. The setup killed me on that video, and the setup here failed again because we're in profit from 900 or 800 back down to like 400 USD. But then after a while, me and the client decided to withdraw at least 328 USD that we had made, and we left 100 USD for us to continue. So thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys on the next video.